Well done, man. Well done. Yeah, people, welcome back to the channel, man. I don't know, another match flag, Nicardo Media House. People, bless up on yourself, for everyone that, support the last match flag that I did, and the Guatemala. I said I was going to do a match flag, about the Reggae and the Reggae Boy game, in the national stadium, versus Canada first leg. But people, many people, who saw my story that day, when I was initially leaving the US to come down Kingston. So, this is what happened. The state that I live in, there is no straight flight, from that state to Jamaica. So I had to either connect to go to Atlanta or Florida, even Chicago. So I decided to go to Florida. Florida is much closer to yard. So yeah. So I got to the airport, my first flight, to Florida. I think it was 8:30, at that time. It was 8:30 and I got there like 7 because it will be a domestic, so I don't need, a lot of time to check in before the flight, and I was only traveling with a backpack, no suitcase to check on. So yeah, I got there a little bit like an hour, before my flight. And when I got there, the flight delayed like 3 times. It delayed about 3 times before it eventually lift up. And when it do lift up, it was like almost midnight. It was almost midnight, and I got down in Florida at what? Got down in Florida, I think about 11:45. And then when I touched down in Florida, that's when hell got loose. I didn't leave Florida until 10:45, 11 o'clock a.m. So I was just holding out in Florida from, say, about between 10 and 12 hours, to be honest. So it was crazy, man, and I was very frustrated, to be honest. I was very frustrated because, trying to get down in Kingston, but that harsh weather was over the island and all of that. So I was like, oh yeah, but deep down I was like happy, they made a decision like that to like, safety first. But otherwise I was just pissed to be leave alone in the hotel in the airport. And they gave us some voucher and all of that, but it just didn't work. They gave us some breakfast voucher that I think valued around $15 US at the time. 15 US, I think. Yeah, 15 US, So, and when I got off the plane in Kingston now, it's just that another hold up. My vibe, my mood, everything was pissed. And when I finally got out, it was like an hour later, and then I reached at home around, I would say 2, and then the rain and all of that, I was watching the weather, and it was like, is the game going to be on? And I was like, nah, I'm not going to buy any ticket because this is Jamaica. It's not like you're reliable to get a refund, the system works. So yeah, so I just hold out, and I'm like, I'm not buying any ticket. If the game going to play, then I'm going to make it to the stadium, wet, sunny or dry. I'm going to be there that Friday night if the game was going to play. But game didn't play, call off, and then they said 10 a.m. Free admission. And when I finally got to the game at the National Stadium, I think they led us through the back gate by Nannyville, you know, so we had to park all the way to the back. I think that's like gate 8, right behind gate 8, that big car park behind Nannyville community. So it was very, you know, frustrating, and then have to walk all the way around to go to grandstand. So yeah, it was a really long walk, but you know, I was there with my, you know, my 2 younger ones, you know, my girl and, you know, friends and stuff. So yeah, you know, so I wasn't in that right state of mind to do a match flag and all of that, but you know, but yeah, the game was really good, you know. People came out, but it was a lot of chaos, man. It was a lot of chaos, to be honest. It was a lot of chaos, you know, trying to get inside of the National Stadium. When I got there, it was like, you know, people with tickets going to go in first and all of that. But you know, initially they bust the gate. You know, I saw a few, you know, people from different communities. I'm not going to say, you know, which community they are from, but you know, they just start to just walk through the railing and, you know, just start to obey, you know, disobey the rule, and you know, they just went through, you know, and you know, they did exactly what they're supposed to do, because they said it's going to be free. Why said free, and then you're going to say, oh, people with tickets going to come in first? You know, if it's free, then people should come in. You know, but that game, I don't know, man. That game, we started that game so poor. You know, we started that game so poor in the sun. You know, in the first 30 minutes. In the first 30 minutes, you know, it wasn't good. You know, it wasn't good for us. You know, but here, you know, for my checking in, you know, for my flight, you know, to go to Toronto to see this game, you know, the second leg, you know, I'm gonna look a move, you know, bidding that flew to watch that Guatemala game, you know, went to Kingston now, you know, on my way, you know, going to Toronto. So yeah, you know, landing Toronto overnight, you know, so yeah, can't wait, man. I can't wait, you know. I think this is a job that can be done by the Reggae boys. You know, we can get this 2-1 advantage that we under right now. We can get 2 goals, you know, and try to win this game. But yeah, I'm really confident in the boys to get something out of this game, even though it's going to be it's scheduled to be a nasty weather in Toronto. I think the lows, it will go to 31. I think it will go to 31, you know. The lows on the real field probably like 25 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, it's going to be a really crazy game in Toronto. But you know, match flag, you know, I'm super happy, you know, I'm getting a chance to doing these things. You know, I'll say, you know, my dream was to be a professional player. You know, it didn't work out. The highest I ever got is semi-pro. You know, so yeah, it's really happy, you know, I can travel to see my country, you know, to watch the Reggae boys play, and I watch a few JPL games, you know, and you know, my team, you know, Arnett Garden, biggest club in the world, you know. Yeah, I watch a few games, you know, I think I watched 3 games on the day, so yeah, bless up on yourself everyone, you know. So Jaja just touched down. Fucking freezing in the airport. Shit, now I reach outside it. Yeah, match settings.
Yeah, come take them in, you know.
Yeah.
Jamaica not disappointment tonight. 3 love Jamaica.
Bug ball that round this up, saying we support that fan.
Shit.
That is fucking shit. Nice to get to working, yeah. I can't manage a nation. This is crazy. Gotcha, people missed about a good 30 minutes of the game. You know, started the second half really good, but the first half was really shitty, and it was. Just about when I started, Leon Bill got another opportunity. day, you know. Second half really started good, but the first half, as I said, it was really shitty. Couldn't control the first half. You know, the man came out much in a high tempo. Midfield was just all over the place. Damien Lowe was stepping. You know, Damien Lowe was just stepping out of position, getting caught, you know, everything. Out of his awareness and how he defend was so poor. Can't believe Leon Bailey missed that goal. Can't believe Leon Bailey missed that goal. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Man. He missed 3 in Kingston and he came back and missed another one in the 46, 47 minutes after the game. Can't believe it. It was a beautiful dribble down the left side by Dimi, but Leon Bailey again, boy, can't put away the ball, man. It's just crazy, bro. Goal. It's a goal. Yeah, is it a goal? Yeah, it is. It is, man. It's a goal. It is. It is a goal. Yes. Come on, Jamaica. Wow. Blackwood. So you doubt the team, you know. Mr. Blackwood, you doubt the team, you know. Blackwood, you know, you doubt the team, brother. Well done, man. Well done. Love it. Take a picture with Bobby. You have it ready? Yeah. Ready? Let me take a picture. All right, take one. Oh my gosh. Well done, yeah? Well done. I'm so proud. I'm so happy. Yeah, man. Cha-cha.
Oh, ça peut être un peu challenge.
Hello. All right.
Don't worry, watch it, we subscribe to the channel, everything.
Jaja people, Jaja, you know, back on the journey again. Just leave the team hotel. No vice, you know, vice gone, no vice box. There, I load up the machine, get some gas, and head out, you know, catch a flight a man in a Cleveland. You know what I say? Go back to base, you know. But yeah, man, that's up for myself. See you guys at the airport. Yeah, so you know, come to an end of the vlog. You know, people, finally get to this airport. You know, Cleveland. You know, in Ohio State. You know, going home. Finally going home now. It was a wonderful trip. You know, from New York, Kingston to Toronto, from Toronto, you know, to Cleveland, and you know, finally going back home. You know, end of the journey. You know, Guatemala game was a really good one in Kingston. Also, you know, we should have gotten a positive result in that, but nevertheless, beat these, you know, them call them what? The Canucks, you know, we beat them, you know, 3-2, 4-4 on aggregate. We got the better of them on the away goals tie. So yeah, it's a wonderful day, wonderful time to be a Reggae Boy fan. So bless up to everybody that's supporting the channel, everyone that's, you know, supporting the videos, everything about it. You know, I really appreciate it. It's amazing. So yeah, come to the end of the vlog. So big up on yourself, everyone. I'm just gonna get some little breakfast, something to eat. And I'm a Vice, man. The Vice box gone as I showed up my old Vice, you know, cheering on the Reggae Boys over the last 7 days. You know, especially the one, you know, the one that we got the better of Canada in at BMO FIELD. You know, in Toronto was a
Attention in the airport. Attention in the airport. This will serve as the final immediate boarding call for JetBlue Flight 540 with service to Boston.
Nasty weather,
Please
cool,
proceed to gate C6 for immediate departure.
non-stop rain,
Doors will be closing in 9
windy,
minutes
everything.
and not
So
reopening.
really appreciate it, man. Big up to all of the people that came out and support the Reggae Boys. As that support, it was massive. It was really massive in the stadium. You know, you could hear every chant, every ground whenever a mistake or anything, you know, every cheer for all 3 goals. So yeah, big up to everyone that turned out, man, and support the Jamaica national team, and as they need it. So the next stop will be Arlington, Texas, you know, March the 21st. So yeah, hopefully, you know, I have health and strength and everything I can be there. So yeah, big up on yourself, everyone. Don't know, this is Nicardo Media House. We out. Salute, guys. Appreciate everything.
In the city life, I'm feeling so alive. Drifting around the corner, got them shades on my eyes. It's a pretty little thing by my side that's flawless. Why you niggas still chasing roaches?